Hello, friends. Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. Once again, welcome to mathematics class. Like I will always say, mathematics is the language of the universe, with which over 80% of human invention has been created. So today we'll go fully into mathematics, considering a very important subject matter or topic in mathematics called trigonometry. 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 Called trigonometry. So, what comes to mind when you hear the word trigonometry? First and foremost, let me establish the fact that the word trigonometry was actually coined from a Greek word called trigonometry. And the English version of it is what you call the trigonometry. So, going by how the word was coined, trigono means triangles. And metry right here means measurement. So if we should bring these two words together, join them together, or concatenate them together, we're going to be having measurement of triangles. Measurement of triangles. So, but in a more broad definition in mathematics, we can say that trigonometry is a branch of mathematics that studies the relationship between the lengths of the sides of the triangle, the relationship between the lengths of the sides of the triangles, the angles of these triangles, as well as the functions of each of these angles of the triangles. So, if I had to recapture what I said before, I said, by definition, trigonometry can be defined as a branch of mathematics that studies the relationship between the lengths of the sides of this triangle, the angles of the triangles, as well as the functions of each of these triangles. So, having understood what trigonometry is all about, trigonometry is all about a triangle, it therefore calls for the name to establish a fact that that triangle is simply a polygon that has three sides. Three sides. As you can see, it has three sides. The next fact we are going to establish is that the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. In other words, no matter the size here, the sum of all of them, addition of all the values you're going to be having here, should be equated to 180 degrees. Now, having understood that, it therefore also calls for one to understand that we have six types of triangle. We have six types of triangle. Six types of triangle. Six types of triangles. Six types of triangles. Now, these six types of triangle can be classified either based on the angles of the triangle or based on the sides of the triangle. Now, angles, if we classify triangles based on the angles they possess, we're going to be having number one, the triangle. Number two, we'll have two's triangle. Number three, the right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. So first and foremost, what is an acute triangle? An acute triangle is a triangle that has none of its sides, none of its side up to 90. Here maybe 72 degree. Here maybe 54 degree, and here maybe another 54 degree. So that if you add everything together, you're going to be having 180. Having established that an acute triangle is a triangle that has none of its side up to 90. Then, what is an obtuse triangle? An obtuse triangle is simply a triangle that has one of its side above 90. This could be an obtuse triangle. This could be an obtuse triangle. An obtuse triangle, such that one of the angles here is more than 90 degree. This side may be 25 degree, and this side may be 35 degree. So if you add everything together, you are going to be having 180 degree as well. However, what is right angle triangle? A right angle triangle is simply a triangle that has one of its angle should be 90, such that the angle at this edge is 90, here maybe 45, and here 45 degree, and here also 45 degree. So, having known what an acute triangle is, being a triangle that has none of its angles up to 90, also knowing that an obtuse triangle is a triangle that has one of its angles more than 90. And then a right angle triangle is a triangle that has one of its angles up to 90. But in general, if you add all of them together, you're going to be having 180 degrees for each of these triangles. So next on the line is to classify triangles based on the sides. So if you classify triangle based on the sides, you're going to be having classification of triangle based on sides. Based on sides. If you classify triangle based on sides, you're going to be having, number one, the isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. The scalene triangle. And the equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. What is an isosceles triangle? An isosceles triangle is simply a triangle that has two sides equal. Two sides equal. This side and this side may be equal. And this side is entirely different. An isosceles triangle is a triangle that has two of its sides being equal, and the third side is of a different length. What is a scalene triangle? A scalene triangle is simply a triangle that has none of its sides equal. None of the side is equal. Either the side is longer, or the side is shorter. What therefore, none of its side is equal. What is an equilateral triangle? It's simply a triangle that has three of its sides being equal. Three of its sides being equal. Meaning if this side is 2 centimeters, this side will also be 2 centimeters, and this side will also be 2 centimeters. So, in my next video, I'm going to focus more on what we call the right angle triangle and how to use Pythagoras theorem to resolve the challenges relating to right angle triangle. But let me recap before the video comes to an end. We have 6 types of triangles. And these 6 types of triangle can be classified either based on the angles of a triangle as well as the sides of a triangle. If you classified triangle based on angles, you're going to be having the acute triangle, the obtuse triangle, as well as